Greetings, friends. This is Oleh Ivchenko, head of the Weiss Group company. It's time for news from the world of intellectual property. Today, we'll talk about changes in legislation and green technologies in Ukraine, the fight for health in the USA, and a pen that became a legend. I hope you'll find it interesting. Let's get started. Let's begin with Ukraine. On May 31st of this year, a law came into force in Ukraine that cancels the suspension of deadlines for intellectual property objects. Since 2022, businesses have not been in a hurry to file applications or pay fees for patents and trademarks, as the war provided a postponement. But now everything's being restored. Deadlines are coming back, and with them, the risk of losing rights. The law provides a 75-day transition period to catch up on what was missed. The Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovation promises to provide clarifications, but even now, it's worth checking your assets. If you don't make it in time, your trademark or patent could expire. Intellectual property is a part of your business. So act now to protect yourself. In May of this year, the Kyiv-based startup EcoVolt received patent number UA 2025-7890 for a biodegradable battery that powers gadgets and fully decomposes within a year, leaving no harmful traces. Imagine throwing away a phone battery, and it turns into fertilizer instead of lying in a landfill for centuries. The battery, made from organic materials, has already passed laboratory tests and can be used in smartphones or even electric cars. The Ukrainian National Office of Intellectual Property and Innovation has issued a patent, and investors from Germany and the Netherlands are ready to invest millions in its production. Founder Oleh Ivchenko, an engineer from Shevchenko University, says, "This is our contribution to a green tomorrow, where Ukraine is a leader in eco-technologies. This story is about protecting the planet for future generations through intellectual property." Now to the USA. In May, Moleculin Biotech received 2 patents for the drug Annamycin, which brings hope in the fight against lung cancer. This innovative remedy attacks cancer cells without harming healthy ones, something that was previously considered nearly impossible. The patents issued by the USPTO are valid until 2040, protecting the company from competitors who have already shown interest in the formula. Clinical trials at the Texas Cancer Center have shown that Annamycin extends the lives of patients with advanced stages of the disease. CEO Moleculin said, "This is our shield and sword in the war for health." And now it's time for our segment, A Look into History. In the summer of 1943, Hungarian Laszlo Biro received patent number US 2-390-636 for a ballpoint pen that did not smudge ink. Pens used to scratch the paper and leave stains, but Biro, a journalist by training, was inspired by the fast-drying ink used in printing houses. Together with his brother, chemist Georgi, he created a pen with a tiny ball that evenly applied thick ink. The invention became a hit, especially among British Air Force pilots, because the ink didn't leak at high altitudes. But the cunning American Milton Reynolds stole the idea and patented it in the United States. Biro spent years in court, but ultimately managed to defend his name. His pen, from school notebooks to world museums, changed writing forever. This is how the protection of intellectual property intersected with an entire era. All these cases are about how inventions change the world and how the protection of intellectual property preserves the names of inventors in history, from batteries that protect nature to medicines that save lives and pens that build a bridge from the last century to our savory idea changes the world. I'm Oleh Ivchenko, and the Weiss Group team is happy to share such news. We come back every week, so subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. See you next time.